twig. Never catch another case, I know it truly.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tabbed to get us started. And off we go from Charlotte. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be lying.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, set.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job. Getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. 10 cycles. Set, ready. Ready.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and They're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
The run game not helping him out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. Throwing is Richardson. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Rattler now back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Red, cycle, smash, red.
Throwing now is Rattler. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Blake Krupe comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Go get him. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Out wide, it's Leggett. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's Richardson on the move. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Throw on the run, but it's off target. Behind man, and that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set punt. Right. 95-6. You left claw red. Set.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. On the return is Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Okay, break.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson operating from the pistol. His tight end Tremble over the middle. Touch up from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
10 yards. And the Panthers
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march.
open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Chase Young getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 shots.
From the gun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Richardson. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Gain of 14. And the Saints 1st down.
Back to throw. Moving to his left. And nice look there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Panthers' 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is caught by Olave. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Blue striker. Down. Blue 32. Huge. Yep, red. Smash. Red. Cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He tries to get
determined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints, a field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Velus Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, ready.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 28-yard line.
Ball red. Here we go, set. 33. Black shot, blue strike, red, cycle.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Right, blue, strike, white, hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's Rattler. And he'll take it on in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move further out in front. It is now 17-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
16-yard line.
Ready. Like it, ready.
2nd down throw for Richardson. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the Eric throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tries to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. We have hit halftime. They take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Black 95. Green jack, black oak, trail green, red, yellow, set.
Throwing now is Rattler. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Red, cycle, claws red, blaster, stick.
Rattler now back to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Black shot, slide through. Set,
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pet's number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
right.
1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. Beetle, blue, stick, you, yellow. Ready?
Now Rattler going to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
10 black, black, oak, red, quick, red, yellow. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Blue stripe. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Blue stripe. Red, cycle. 43, rail. Red, cycle. Claws red. Blaster, stick. Smash, red. Go pink.
In motion goes Cooks.
Blue check. Check white. Switch. Smith red. Yellow. Lonnie. Hut.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Red 38. Drill green, drill, yellow, green, yellow. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Sit, ready, go. Smash, red. Black shot. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson. That one taken in by Ted McMillan. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
The 39-yard line.
Richardson, gonna look to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Here we go.
Now Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the difference.
That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, goes to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Throwing, Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
Get it.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Now Richardson. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 37.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Richardson to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready?
Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Tag! Gravity Lions!
Here's Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Jatavian Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Looking to throw. Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Black 40, black 6, red, cycle, black open. Ready?
Rattler now back to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. In motion goes Cooks. Now faking the give. Flush to his right. Oh, a loose football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. Viking 18.
Back to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
He'll drop the throw. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Richardson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
Richardson going to look to throw. And the left first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. after this.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Okay, break. Let's go now.
Throwing, Richardson. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Right side to Olave. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second down at the 21-yard line.
Blue strike. Who's that?
To throw, it's Rattler. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down.
Black, 90 field, black on rail, yellow.
Now Rattler gonna throw to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, number 52. 52 blaster.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. Exiting the pocket right.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
First down, New Orleans.
Let's go. 60 red, red, cycle, white, blue, green, yellow. Check.
Here's Rattler. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
45. Green Jack. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got it at the 3. Saints going to use their second timeout. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.